Lesson 22, The Best Response. The believer must learn to say that which is best, for this is a means to a peaceful life in this world, and a means to a great reward in the afterlife. One of the noble etiquettes that Islam teaches Muslims is to respond in the best possible way when they are addressed by someone. As previously mentioned, Allah describes His righteous servants as follows: "The servants of the most compassionate are they who walk on the earth in humility, and if the ignorant address them, they say, peace." If the ignorant, those who are not bound by the limits of good etiquette, and who have no concept of respect or deference, address them, they only say to them, peace. In other words, they only respond in the best way. This removes the causes of rancor, hatred, and enmity, and prevents problems arising. Many people are easily provoked, but no one can take advantage of the true slaves of Allah to provoke discord or friction. If those who are sincere in their faith are insulted, they respond in a nice way. If people make fun of them, they reply respectfully as far as they are able. If the ignorant address them, they say, peace. Someone once insulted Imam Ali, Zayn al-Abidin. He turned away from the man without responding, and his facial expression did not change. The man was surprised, and so he said, "I mean you." The Imam replied, "You are the one I have turned away from. You have abused me, and I have turned away from you." This is how a Muslim's response should be. Once, some people hired a man to try and anger the Imam in public, since he was known for his forbearance. The man entered Ali, Zayn al-Abidin's gatherings, and began to insult and abuse him in front of his companions. His companions wanted to seize the man and silence him, but he forbade them from doing so, and the man continued to insult him. His face did not change in any way, and when the man had finished, the Imam turned to him and said, "You have mentioned some of the things which you know about me, and there are probably other vile attributes of mine about which you do not know, so may Allah forgive me. Do you have any need that I can take care of?" The man was too ashamed to respond, so the Imam said to his servant, "Do you have anything with you?" He said, "Yes, 1,000 dirhams. Give it to this man." The servant came and poured the coins out in front of him. The man wept and said, "I bear witness that you are the son of the daughter of the Messenger of Allah. I swear to Allah, an evil group of people induced me to do this." The Imam said, "Refrain from this and be quiet, and take this as a gift, and I have nothing against you in my heart." With that, the man went on his way. If the ignorant address them, they say, peace. Allah instructs the Prophet ﷺ as follows: "Say to my servants that they should say those things which are best." Doing other than this may cause problems, since the devil sows dissension among them. If someone does not say that which is best, he may utter something harmful, which angers the one he is speaking to and opens the door to many tribulations. A Muslim must speak well at all times, and reply if addressed inappropriately with that which is pleasing to Allah. This closes the door upon those who wish to cause dissension. Say to my servants that they should say those things which are best. The Muslim thus does not give the devil the opportunity to sow dissension by replying in the best possible way to anyone who addresses him. This is something Muslims have to learn and teach to their children. One of the great men of the past was once riding on his donkey and passed by a man whose habit it was to make fun of him. "Oh Sheikh," he said, "which is better, you or that donkey of yours?" Look at the abusiveness and ugliness of the man's address, and then look at the response. The Sheikh turned to him and said, "Brother, if I pass over the bridge safely and enter paradise, then I am better than this animal. But if I fall into the hellfire, then it is better than me." His reply moved the man's heart, and he went from having scorn for the Sheikh to having the utmost respect for him. The Sheikh chose the best response, and this had an effect on the man, taught him a lesson, and brought him back to the straight path. Had he rebuked the man for his rudeness and the error of his ways, it would only have increased him in his waywardness, so that the next time he saw him, he would have insulted him even more. The Shaykh's reply, however, extinguished the fire and had an illuminating effect on the man, making him feel ashamed of himself and making him improve his speech. Once Imam Ali, Zayn al-Abidin, was praying a supererogatory prayer in the mosque after everyone had left, having prayed the night prayer in congregation. A stranger in the city had left a purse belonging to him containing 1,000 dirhams in the house in which he was staying. He mistakenly thought, after leaving the mosque, that he had left the purse in the mosque, so he rushed back in a state of great anxiety. The only person he found in the mosque was Ali, Zayn al-Abidin, who was deep in prayer. Not knowing who he was, he jumped to the conclusion that he was the only person who could have stolen the purse. He thought he was concealing himself by praying until everyone had left, so that he could leave with the purse without anyone seeing him. He saw Ali, Zayn al-Abidin, making a lengthy prostration, so he said to him, "Do not lengthen your prayer. Return to people what rightfully belongs to them." When Ali, Zayn al-Abidin, perceived his presence, he quickly finished his prayer and asked the man, "What is the problem?" "I left a purse containing 1,000 dirhams in this mosque, and no one could have taken it but you," said the man. "Please do not expose me, my brother," said Ali, Zayn al-Abidin, "for Allah conceals the faults of the one who conceals the faults of another Muslim. I will give you what belongs to you. Follow me." He took the man to his home, put 1,000 dirhams into a purse, and gave it to him. "Is this 1,000?" he asked the man. "Yes," he replied. "Then take it." So the man went away with the purse, and when he returned to the house where he was staying, he found his own purse where he had left it. He realized that he had been mistaken. He asked himself, "Who was that man I addressed in such a dreadful way, and whom I accused of theft, who, instead of becoming angry, disputing with me, and striking me, asked me not to expose him, and then gave me from his own wealth?" He was amazed by the man's character. He went out and asked whose house it was that the man had taken him to. He was told it was the house of Ali, the son of Al-Hussein. "Zayn al-Abidin?" he asked. "Yes," the people replied. "There is no strength or power except by Allah," he exclaimed. "Could I not have found anyone to accuse of theft except this Imam, this scholar, this knower of Allah?" He cried and then knocked on the door, and Ali, Zayn al-Abidin, came out. "Forgive me," the man pleaded. "I did not know you, and I found my purse in my house. You are not a thief. You are an honorable man, the son of an honorable man." "Take the money. May Allah bless you in it," Ali, Zayn al-Abidin replied. "Forgive me. I forgave you even before you left my house for the first time, and I pardoned you before you came to see me now." May Allah be well pleased with him. How excellent he was in speech and how forbearing. The believer must learn to say that which is best, for this is a means to a peaceful life in this world, and a means to a great reward in the afterlife. May Allah give us enabling grace, make us firm, make correct our speech, and rectify our actions. May the blessings of Allah be upon our Master Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and upon his family and companions and the followers. All praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds.